So, I decided to build my first sim racing rig. Why? Seriously though, I want to get into motorsport like a crack addict wants crack. And the only way to do that without starting karting when you just learned to poop outside your pants is sim racing. How much did it cost? $4,200. Now I know what you're thinking. I'm either mentally challenged or got massively ripped off. But unfortunately, that's how much a sim racing rig costs. Now, of course, you could go out and buy a Logitech combo, slap together a rig out of nails, wood, and broken dreams, but you're not gonna reach a competitive level with that. So let's break it down. I went with the Fanatec DD1 as my wheelbase and the Club Sport Formula V 2.5 as the wheel itself. That bundle cost me $1,800, which is approximately enough to feed 120 African children for a month. These are the Aztec La Prima, which are considered a good entry point to the cylinder-based pedal world, and still cost more than the entire Logitech bundle that we've already mentioned. Priced firmly at $400, which rounded up to $450 with shipping in Texas. Good entry point. Now don't get me wrong, the brake does feel like pushing a concrete wall, but the squeaking? It squeaks quality. For the rig, I went with the Track Racer T80 Lite, which rounded up to $1,550. The main reason it was so expensive is because of all the additional shit I needed with it, like the monitor stands, the keyboard holder, the seat, so on. However, if you think that by spending $1.5 grand on a product, you'll be able to seamlessly assemble it on a Sunday afternoon, you're fucking wrong. Not only you will need an engineering degree to assemble the heavy bastard, you also need a fuck ton of creativity since the instruction manual is wrong 80% of the time. Now, as I'm shooting this video, my triple monitor stand and the triple monitors themselves haven't arrived, so I stole our living room TV and called it a day. This is a 55-inch Walmart whatever TV that I couldn't care less about, but we'll figure in its price regardless. Why is everything so expensive? You see, there's a very big difference between this wheelbase and the infamous Logitech bundle that I've been shitting on this whole video, force feedback. The Fanatec has 25 Newton meters of torque, which means that when you turn the wheel, it's pushing back with 25 Newton meters of force. It's a lot more than you expect. And the Logitech G29 has 2 Newton meters of torque. Yeah, 2. Now when it comes to rigs, people charge as much as they want. This Placey, for example, costs $1,800 without a display mount. Was it worth it? Yes, absolutely. This is the part where you go back to thinking that I'm insane, but it's truly worth every penny. Was it hard to justify? Fuck yes. But because I'm treating this as an entry point to a future career and not just a hobby, I ended up buying it. I've tried it in many different games like iRacing, Assetto Corsa, F123, and I can confidently say that the force feedback blew my mind. The amount of precision that I can get from the pedals is insane, and I can finally brake later than Sir Lewis Hamilton, although ending up in a ditch, but that's beside the point. Now, if you're watching this video looking forward to building your first rig, I should mention that this is pretty overkill for a beginner. If you've never raced before, I suggest going with the cheapest direct drive wheel you can find, attach it to your table, grab some okay-ish pedals to really understand whether you like it that much. You don't want to throw away $5 grand for a rig and then find it dusting in your garage with the 5 other hobbies that you started.